He was known as Dhul Nurain, the one who married two daughters of the Prophet, peace be upon him. A man of nobility, wealth, and humility, Uthman ibn Affan stood out not by voice or sword, but by his character, silent strength wrapped in modesty. His rise to caliphate came at a time when the Muslim world was expanding rapidly. He was chosen for his wisdom, generosity, and closeness to the Prophet, peace be upon him. But leadership, as history teaches us, is a double-edged sword. Uthman hailed from the Umayyad clan, a lineage of power and influence in Quraysh, and this background, while useful, became the very source of suspicion in the years to come. Drawing on their administrative experience, Uthman appointed his relatives to key positions. Muawiyah, already the governor of Syria under Umar, remained in charge. His cousin Abdullah ibn Sa'd was placed over Egypt. Other family members took posts in Iraq and Persia. To some, these were practical decisions, placing capable men where loyalty and leadership were most needed. To others, it marked the beginning of nepotism. But Caliph Uthman did more than manage appointments. Inspired by Umar's military foresight, he launched something unprecedented, the first naval fleet in Islamic history. The Byzantines ruled the seas, and if the Muslims were to be safe, they had to sail. With the help of Christian shipbuilders in Egypt and Syria, communities once oppressed by Byzantium, mighty vessels were crafted. And for the first time, Muslim banners fluttered over the Mediterranean waters. The caliphate expanded like the tide. Cyprus, Crete, and parts of Sicily were raided. The Byzantines attempted to reclaim Alexandria and failed. Their fleet was turned back by Christian sailors loyal to their new Muslim rulers. To the east, Uthman's generals pushed deeper into Persian lands. Abdullah ibn Amir led campaigns across rugged terrain and unified fragmented lands of the fading Sassanid Empire. By 651, Yazdegerd III, the last Persian emperor, was gone. The banner of Islam had reached Central Asia, touching the river Oxus. Yet, despite the victories abroad, unrest brewed at home. The spoils of conquest no longer flowed as they once had during Umar's time. Discontent crept into the hearts of some. They questioned the Caliph's appointments, accused him of favoring his clan. The empire was growing, but so were the divisions. Still, Uthman remained calm, composed, and patient. He listened, he deliberated, but his refusal to shed blood would become the price of his own life. In 656, a group of rebels from Egypt marched to Medina. They came with grievances, demanding justice. Uthman met them with dignity, listened to their cries, and promised fairness. But on their return, they found a letter. A betrayal, allegedly from the Caliph, ordering their execution. Whether it was forged or true, it lit the fuse. They returned in fury and surrounded the Caliph's house. He was now a prisoner in the city of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Despite the threat, Uthman forbade anyone from defending him with force. He would not let blood be spilled in Medina. He turned down help from Muawiyah, who offered an army from Syria. He forbade Ali and others from fighting the rebels. He knew the price. He had seen it in a dream, the Prophet, peace be upon him, telling him, "You will break your fast with us today." And so he sat alone, reciting the Quran. When the rebels broke through, they found him in worship. His blood spilled on the very pages of the book he loved most. With his martyrdom, the unity of the Muslim world began to crack. But his legacy, the preservation of the Quran in a single unified Mushaf, the expansion of the empire across land and sea, and his silent, unwavering patience would live on in the hearts of believers. Caliph Uthman ibn Affan, the man who gave everything, even his life, to preserve the peace of the Ummah.